Well, good morning, everybody, and hello. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com, and it is Saturday, October 26th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and we are making a Christmas sampler today. So I'm waiting for it to pop up on the screen. I gotta wait for the commercial and stuff. Hold on. Here we go. All right, so this is actually the inside piece. There was such a glare on here, so I decided to take one out and put it on top. But this is what it looks like in the frame, and this is just the inside part. So I wanted to show you without the glare on there what we're making. And isn't it beautiful? Love it, love it, love it. So, oh, you can't see the whole thing. I'm kind of looking at the screen. All right, hold on. If I take that off, so see, you can see all the glare on there, but isn't it just beautiful? Love it, love it, love it. So let me show you without the glare. There we go. It's easier to see now. So how is everybody doing today? I have too much junk on my screen. Oh, so I'm doing pretty good. It is chilly today. I think it's supposed to get up to like 72, but it's like 50 right now, maybe. I'm freezing. I have a jacket on and I'm cold. I don't want to turn the heat on. I did turn it on one day, but it's just still, I think it's going to be like 70s and then 60s tomorrow. So, burr. Let me say hello to everybody. I don't know why I still have all this stuff in my screen. Hold on. All right. Hey, Tony. Hey, Jalen. My mother is doing better. She just moved into the rehab center yesterday. So they moved her from ICU to a regular room for a few days, and now she's moved over to the rehab center. So they're going to start like physical therapy and all that stuff today. So she's doing better. Hey, Myra. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Vicky. Hey, let me see. Carol? Oh. Everybody's asking Vicky how they're doing. Let's see. Hey, Terry. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Lori. So Vicky is evidently a mess. Miss what she says due to commercial. Oh, sorry. I know that commercial always screws me up too, because I don't know when it starts for you guys. If it starts faster for you than it does for me. It always seems like it takes a minute or so for it to like actually start going. And then, you know, the commercial does like 30 seconds or something. And then, oh yeah, don't forget to do thumbs up. Hey, Karen. Oh, a bunch of people just hopped on. Okay, now we're up to 100 really fast. So hello, everybody else. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. I know it's early. I've only been up for about an hour and a half. And I started a detox thing today. So it's like a detox fasting thing. So I'm starving right now. I can only have like 5 things today. It's like bone broth and a couple different things you put in your water, and I can have 1 protein shake, and that's about it. So but I'm hungry right now, so I'm gonna eat something, well, drink something after the video, but I had to have something to take my medicine this morning, so I'm starving. But it's supposed to work and detox your body, get all the junk out, and then I can hopefully lose some weight. I did not finish the banana pudding. No, I did eat some. I ate a bunch of it, though. So Diane, we had a class Thursday, and Diane made banana pudding for all of us. And that's my favorite dessert. And yes, I did eat almost all of it. There's still a teeny bit left, but it was so delicious. Oh, Vicky, you didn't like that bone broth? I've had it before, and it was really good. I'll let you know on Tuesday how it goes. So I'm doing it today, tomorrow, and Monday. So hopefully I'll be a little thinner by the time that I finish. So I'm reading Vicky's comments. Vicky, you are just cracking me up. Bought coconut milk and it looked like breast milk. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, Anya. All right, so let's get started with this. So this is what we're making today. Well, what I'm making, you're going to watch. So we're going to go through it piece by piece. I'm going to make it super easy for you. We did this in my class on Tuesday and Thursday. Classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And they loved it. So now you guys get to make it today. So let me show you what we're using. We're using the Shepherd's Care, almost all this whole set. That's the main part. And then we're also using the Peaceful Evergreens. That's on page 24 in the holiday catalog. And then we're also using, let me see, this paper, the Season of Elegance. And we're also using one more paper, the, excuse me, this one. Oh, I can hardly reach it. This paper, which is the Season of Green and Gold. So this is a very popular pack of paper. So what I did for part of it, this piece right here. So for right here, pack of paper, and it's embossed on one side with gold. My screen just went black for some reason. I hope you guys are still there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, lost screen. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, hold on. Let me see what's going on. That's weird. Because my phone shows it's buffering. Okay. That's so weird. My phone is showing that it's totally fine, but my computer screen is showing black. So hopefully it'll come back in just a second. I always hate it when this happens. Why is that? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. What's going on? Let's just wait a second. Why is it black? Crazy. I don't know. There's no way to refresh my phone. What the heck? Now I can see everything. It's still going on my phone. All the comments are popping up. What the heck is going on? Huh. Orientation. Okay. Weird. Check the connection. Let me see. Won't let me do anything without stopping the video. That's so weird, but my internet is working fine because I can just click off on something else. So, I don't know what to do. And why is it black out? I don't know what to do. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Oh my gosh. I am dying here. I don't know what to do. Hold on if I get out of here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Woo! Thank goodness. So I just closed it out and opened it back up and it came back. Okay. Woo! Can y'all see me now? Yay! Okay. I'm having a heart attack here. All right. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but all I did was kind of close the screen out and go back to the screen and it came back. So weird, totally weird. Okay, so what we're going to do for this is I'm going to do this piece first, then these two, and then the top three. So let me just take this off for a minute. And I wanted to show you what I got in the mail. Happy mail. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, so I got a bunch of happy mail. And let me show you. So I got a birthday card, which is Halloween kind of looking. All right, this one is from Tracy Springer. Cute little, and this I think is made from a napkin. So I love it. Very cute. And you guys know I'm not a cat fan, but it is a really cute card. So thank you, Tracy, for that one. Love it. This one is from Diane. So she got the new hibiscus, hibiscus set that's in online exclusive. So it is a gorgeous set, and it's a hybrid embossing folder, hybrid set, so you can emboss and cut out the flowers at the same time. So it's gorgeous. So I have that one also. I just haven't had time to use it. I'm not going to put it back in there. So that's from Diane Eckleberry. This was a birthday card from my friend Beth. And I hope she's watching on here. I haven't seen her yet. But she took, I don't think this is Stampin' Up! Embossing folder. And she said she colored it with something that Stampin' Up! Has that I don't have, I guess. Something that is, I don't know if it's the, like, glitter embossing paste or something. I don't know. She said she mixed something with ink refill and colored that and made it all shimmery. And I'm not sure. I'm going to have to ask her again how she did it, but I thought it was beautiful. So I'm going to have to figure out what it is so I can order it and color that, because that is absolutely beautiful. So Beth, if you're on here, it's not Wink of Stella. She said it was something else. I can't remember what it is, though. Enamel Effects. Yeah, I think that's what it was, Karen. I don't know if Beth is on here right now. I haven't seen her get on yet. She's the one who is the Husky mom. So that's her name on here, is like Mom of Husky or something like that. It's not Wink of Stella, though. I do think it is that Enamel Effects mixed with ink refill, and she colored it. But I'm going to find out, and I'm going to have to learn how to do that because it's gorgeous. This one is from Eleanor Hicks. This was just a thank you note for sending her a card. So she won a card. And this one is from, let's see, Vicki Bueller. So Vicki sent a birthday card. And watch, this is a fun one. Pop-up, love it. Love, love, love. I love those pop-up cards. So gorgeous. And then this one is from, oops, hold on. This one is from Susan Clement. And she sent me a little gift in here. I saw this and I was like, oh, how cute is that? It's got stamps inside. So thank you so much, Susan, for that. Love it. Love, love, love getting little gifts in there, surprises. Here's another Halloween card. This one's from Debbie Vaverka. And it's a book binding fold. Love it. Love it, love it. Then this one is from Kelly Collins. So we've got some little tea in here. She sent me the directions on how to make it. And then it is a little pull-up tab thing. I've seen these before, but I've never made one. And it says pull happy birthday tab to create stand-up card. So there you go. Love it. Isn't that cute? It looks complicated, but I don't know. And then to make it flat again, you just push it back in there. And it goes flat. Like that. Very cool. But she did send me those directions, so maybe I'll try it. You know I'm all about making easy stuff. I don't try the complicated things too often. All right, this one is from Mel. So I finally got Mel's card. Love it. She says, I think we are the same age. Spice Girl would have loved to celebrate with you. Yes. So Mel's going to be 59 coming up. I think very soon. I can't remember what day she said it was. But her birthday's coming up. Yes, we all miss Spice Girl. For those of you who've been watching a long time, there it is, owned by Husky. So, Beth, what did you a white with pumpkin pie refill and Cajun Craze refill. Okay, so it was the enamel effects. So there we go. I got to order some of those because I don't have them. All right, this one is from Cindy Schmidt. So she sent me a package. I love it. Paper pumpkin box or kit box. So she sent me stamps, which I always love. These are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous stamps. Love these. And then she sent me some dimensionals, some pretty napkins. Love, love, love those napkins. And some pens. And let's see. These are sticky notes, little teeny packs of sticky notes, because you know I go through a million sticky notes. So thank you so much, Cindy. That is awesome. Love it, love it, love it. And such a cute package. I love how that was packaged up like that. So nice surprise. I love getting surprises in the mail, as I know most of you guys do. So I did all the winners from the card contest. All of those went in the mail on, let's see, when was the last video? Tuesday. They went in the mail on half Wednesday, half Thursday. So those of you that did the birthday card contest and were winners, you should get your prizes in the next couple days. So, okay, so everybody's asking Beth how she did it. She said, also wild wheat for stems and centers. How do you apply with the brush? Okay, so we're waiting for a reply from that. Oh, Annie got a card from Diane. That was so sweet. You know what I love about you guys is how you all interact with each other. And it's funny because somebody made a comment on my video the other day. I read it this morning and it kind of made me upset. But she said, she wasn't trying to be mean, but she said, really, if you cut out all that talking in the beginning and just get to the stamping, it would be so much better. And then she said something about I should give the measurements to all of my cards to make it easier to make. And I said, well, first of all, I said 99% of the people that watch my videos love the talking in the comments, and everybody's gotten to be friends. And I said, that's what's so great about it, is you guys have become a community and have become friends with each other. And you've found people that live near you, and some of you guys have met each other. And a lot of you guys, you know, send cards to each other. And it's really a great thing. And she, you know, it's always like the people that complain. They always talk about the chatting, but I think that's one thing that most of you guys really love is the interaction with each other and me talking to you guys, because it's kind of like we're just sitting down for Saturday coffee, and you know, it's kind of like coffee and a card with Lisa, and we're just all sitting around kind of like we're together. So, you know, I explained that whole thing, and I said I would never stop doing that, because I said a lot of people who watch, you know, are single, don't work, they're retired, they're at home, and they don't see anybody except for my videos. So I know, like, when I'm off work, I don't really go anywhere hardly. I mean, I do have one day I run errands, but most of the time I'm at home by myself. So I love talking to you guys. And as you know, I am a big talker. So it's the highlight of my day is talking to you guys. It would be so boring if I just did a video and didn't talk to you guys. I don't understand why people hate that. But I said, you know, the easy fix is just fast forward the first 15 minutes until you get to the card stuff. And then when she said, put the measurements, I started laughing because I'm like, did she even watch the video? Because I always put the measurements. So that's crazy. All right, one quick thing. So this is the card kit. A lot of you guys really wanted this card kit because I've gotten a bunch of orders, and thank you all so much for that. So this is a great card kit. You've only got 5 more days to get this one. By Halloween will be the last day. So you can get this with the $50 or more order and use the host code. And then if you do $100 or more, you can get the gems. So awesome, awesome. I love you guys for ordering from me because that's how I stay in business. So I appreciate the orders and also the comments and all that stuff too. So don't forget all the good sales we've got going on. 30% off kits, 30% off that close to my heart stuff. And we've got the starter kit special. If you want to get $56 in free product plus free shipping, that's another like $17, $18 worth of stuff for free. So for $99, you can get all that. You can pick whatever you want. Doesn't have to be a certain thing. It's whatever you want. And it has to be $150 or less. And it's only $99. So there you go. That's all my talking. So now we're going to get to business. So what I did, let me read some comments. Oh, William's here. Yay, Bill's here. I friended him on Facebook. And he got all excited. He goes, I'll be your friend. I just had to start laughing. You guys, if you're watching, please friend me on Facebook. I'll friend everybody if I know who you are, if I recognize your names. Mario, yes, sometimes I do. It depends, because this lady, she was like, I love your video, but I just want to give you some constructive criticism. So she was nice about it, but so I didn't block her. But most people, if they just put something mean, I block them. So then they never get to watch again. So they're lost. But look, yes, Therese, that does look like the cat that was in my window. You're exactly right. I never did find out whose cat that was. One of my neighbors said she knew it was somebody's, but she didn't know whose it was. But I never have seen that cat again. That's what's so weird. So I don't know whose it was, but let's see. Bill's in the house. I hope he's doing good. I didn't see him come on. Let me scroll back. Oh, there he is. Okay. Franklin. We have another guy. Is that Franklin a guy? So now we've got Mario, Franklin, Bill. Who else? John and Luis. We've got several men watching. This is nice. All right. Now we need to get some single men my age who love to yeah, always make sure in the beginning you put where you live, because if you guys live near each other, I think it'd be great, like you meet at Panera's or somewhere and bring your Stampin' stuff, and I think it'd be great for you guys to meet friends like that. Annie says she takes screenshots of the Happy Mail. Yes, definitely. See, that's one thing too. My Happy Mail, that's like tons of ideas for you guys. So definitely take screenshots of those. I was showing my upline. Faith came over for dinner Thursday. So she, that was like my birthday. We always get together for my birthday every year, and she brings dinner and stamping projects. We ended up doing mostly my projects, but it's okay. I love her to death. So she's my upline, and she's just the sweetest person. And so I pulled out the basket with all my birthday cards in it, and she starts going through, and she's just like, oh my gosh. She just like every 5 seconds was like, I can't believe how good these cards are. She goes, these are talented people. So she was amazed at the cards that I got. And she said, you are definitely loved. And I said, yes, I am. And I appreciate all the love from you guys, because I sure need it. Because, you know, as you know, I am single, so I don't get much love and affection. So you guys give me all the love. So I love that. See, Lori says, I take care of my husband. He can't leave the house, so it's like I'm all alone in my craft room. So thankful for, I think she means thankful for the videos. But I know a lot of you guys are like that, because you stay at home. And, you know, you might not see a lot of people. So getting together with us twice a week is a great thing. All right. So what I did, 2 different things. So here are all the measurements. So this is, let me show you how I do these things, just to tell you. So when I decide to do a framed art or sampler, this is kind of what I do. I do a little drawing of what I want to do and kind of put how I want to space things. And, you know, this is my scribble. And then I decide, okay, what am I going to put in the big one? What am I going to put in over here? And then I don't like to do just like, say 9. Like some people do all the same size and all that. But I decided I wanted to make the shepherd the focal point. So that was the big one. Originally, it was going to be 6 by 6, but I decided to make it a little bit smaller so I could make the top ones a little bit bigger. So this was my original drawing. And well, actually, yeah, so this is my original drawing. And then when I went to figure out if it was going to fit. So these are not the exact measurements at all. Then I kind of did this to figure out how I could cut the 12 by 12 to save paper. So I did that, and then I just kind of came up with the measurements. But it takes me a long time to come up with these samplers. But this, if you want to take a screenshot, are all the pieces that you need. But I am going to go through each set. And, oh my gosh, thank you, Twyla. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. So Twyla just did a super fan thing where you can donate if you want to. And I appreciate that so much. So anyway, I cut these pieces all out. So I went through, so Mossy Meadow, I just needed the one 12 by 12. So that'll be on the back. And then I cut all the pecan pie pieces. I always start with the biggest one and kind of go down to the smallest one. So that way I can use the scraps I cut off. So like when I cut the 5.5 by 5.5, I had 3-inch strips. Then that's what I used for this piece so that I don't waste any, you know, so I really didn't have much waste. And then I did all the DSP, the basic beige pieces, the cherry cobbler pieces. And then I put over here scraps for the words on there. So I needed a scrap of beige, scrap of cherry cobbler. The Season of Elegance paper, I needed 3 by 4 of that. And that also was this one, Season of Elegance. So that was the gold one. Gold and the beige was that. The green one was that. And then the Deer DSP, and then I die cut 2 leaves. I'll show you that, and the tree. Fussy cut the bird, so we're going to fussy cut that. And then I put the ribbon and all that stuff. So this is everything that you need for the whole project. So hopefully you can get a screenshot of that. But that's the easiest way to cut everything. For me, anyway, when I'm doing it for a class, because I had to cut like 15 sets of these. Because I had 2 classes and then the video. And then mine. So it was a lot of cutting, trust me. And we did another project in class. So we did 2. We did this framed art and we did another little thing. So, all right. So here we go. So I'm going to give you the sections. So this is the first one. I'm going to do it so you can take a screenshot. All right. So this is the piece that has the shepherd on it. So those are all the sizes. And hopefully you can see that. Why am I delayed? Hold on. Let me catch up. Okay. Now I'm caught up. Okay. So this is the first bottom section and all the measurements. Then we've got this section. This is the whole top part. And then this is the bottom. So this is the bottom left. This is the bottom right. This is all the top pieces. So that breaks it down into smaller groups. Oh, it's Brenda's birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, Mimi and Brenda. Bottom is off the screen. I'm sorry. Was that of the piece of paper? You need that back? I could bring that back. Maybe if I turn it this way. And then you can take a screenshot and flip it. Would that help? Fitting on the screen. There we go. Okay. So now if you turn it, so here's the whole piece. Wait a minute. Let me get it all in the screen. Excuse me. Why is it not all showing? Hold on. Trying to get it all in there. Oops, I'll lower. I'm trying to look at the screen and see if it's getting all of it. There we go. Okay, so take a picture of that, and then you can just hit edit on your picture and flip it back to the normal way. So that way it'll all fit. Or since it doesn't fit this way. Okay, hopefully that helps. Frame is 12 by 12, yep. All right, hopefully all these fit in the picture. And, oh yeah, see how it cuts off the bottom. All right, so birthdays for Brenda and Mimi. Happy birthday. Joan says, tomorrow is her last birthday. Can't count any higher. Yeah, I was 29 for the 30th time this year. So next year is going to be a big one. I don't know. I can't believe I'm almost 60. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm almost 60. Vicky says man alert. I don't see any available men on here. I wish there was though. Okay. Who is CRS 949? Every time I see CRS, that reminds me. I always say I suffer from CRS because it means can't remember stuff. All right, I hope you got a screenshot of all these measurements. Then we're going to start stamping. So I'm going to start with this one, the biggest one. And then we're going to work our way to the top. So this is easy. We're going to just glue these two together. And then you can make this. I did all the hard part for you, except for cutting. So glue that down. And I think I'm going to put this way. So most of that gold will be on the right side. I don't sound 60. I know. I don't look 60 either. Unless you see me first thing in the morning when I first get up. All right, now here's one thing I did. So when I cut these pieces here, this one, I had the 3-inch strips left. So when I went to put it with this, I'm like, well, it's a little bit short, but that's okay. So this piece actually does hang over the edge, but only because I didn't want to waste a whole nother sheet of paper cutting them a little bit wider. So it looks totally fine like that. So I just did a paper saving thing for you. So we're going to be stamping with pecan pie or pecan, depending on how you say it. Pecan or pecan. I like to turn big stamps over and stamp them upside down or ink them up upside down. All right, so that is the pecan. And then we're going to stamp our shepherd all the way to the left and close to the bottom. And give them a good press. A lot of people have birthdays coming up. Well, happy birthday to everybody. Oh. Okay, so there's our first thing. Now, if you want to color that shepherd, you totally could, but I didn't. So there we go. So that's our first step. And then we're going to stamp our, our star and our sprinkles. So now I'm using crumb cake. Vicky says, cool, there are people in here older than me. Yeah, Vicky, you're not old as dirt yet. All right, so this is crumb cake. We're going to put this right up in the corner. There you go. And we've got sprinkles. So we're going to stamp these sprinkles all around very lightly. So people, whenever you have sprinkles like this, you want to barely touch your paper. You don't want to just smash it on here like that, because then you're you want it kind of subtle. So I just put sprinkles on there. So it kind of looks like it's snowing a little bit. So there's our sprinkles. So that was crumb cake. So crumb cake, pecan pie. So that's that one. All right, so now we can just glue this down. I'm kind of winging this because I don't have the picture in front of me now. I put it on the floor. I'm going to put the glue on this just because this piece is bigger. So I'm going to do it not all the way to the edge, but there we go. So this is just going to hang off the edge on the right. And then we're going to stamp the words. So the words are going to go in Old Olive. Oops. And we've got Peace on Earth. This is Old Olive and Peace on Earth. Let's just stamp that hopefully straight. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so then I took the piece on earth and I cut it diagonal. So you've got like this. You could leave it straight if you want to, but I did that. And I can tell this one is not quite as diagonal, so I'm going to make it a little bit straighter up. All right, then you're going to glue that down onto the other piece, and also I can tell that's crooked too. There we go. Glue it down to your pecan pie, and then trim that up a little bit. So we've got that piece. Laura says, never thought I would live past 58. Why would you say that? It's so funny because, you know, when you're younger, you know, like 30-ish, and you look at your parents and you say, dang, they're so old, they're like 60. And now you know, you turn 60 or 59 or whatever, and you think, whew, not that old anymore. But if you look at pictures of people who were that old back in the day, they seem so old. So that's what's so funny. All right, so we're going to put some dimensionals on here. And let me see. Oh, I don't have the, let's see if I've got some that are already, yeah, there we go. Already with my packing tape on here. So these are easier to get. So we'll just stick these on real quick. I should have brought my other project we made. I'll do a video of that one next time, maybe. All right, so here's that. And then we need one on the piece on earth, just on the right side. So this is going to go down on the left, and then this, we're going to put a little bit of glue on that side. And the dimensional here, because this side's raised up, so when we put this down, we have the dimensional here, but this is flat, so that way it'll be even. So the earth is raised up to be the same height as this piece right here. So we've got piece on earth, and then there you go. So that's the first part. I think that's all I did. Yeah. So that's one. Now we're going to go to the second part. Let me see if I got any comments. Laura says her mom died at, you know, my dad died at 53, and he was the only man in the family that ever lived past 50. And he kind of had that hanging over his head, you know. None of the men in his family had ever lived past 50. So once he turned 50, he just like knew any minute it was gonna be done. So that was kind of a sad thing. All right, so now we're going to move to green. So we're going back to the old olive, and we're going to stamp the trees on here, and I need a piece of scrap paper. So we've got the trees in the bottom, and I'm using the biggest one. Oops, it's sticking. It's got something sticky. Oh, I was wondering why it was sticking. It's got a glue dot or something on it. Okay, let's get that off. Okay, so again, when I do these, I like to ink them upside down, because then you can make sure you got all the spots. All right, so I'm going to stamp this, well, ink it up once and stamp it twice. So I'm going to do it on to the right side, stamp it once, then I'm going to lift it up, and I'm going to stamp it again and again. So now we've got the 3 trees. Now we're going to ink it up again. Oops. You should see what I look. I have a nightgown on and a big jacket. I was so cold when I got out of bed this morning. It's like a big, I'll show you. Hold on. Let me get it out. Well, I'll show you my arm. So it's this big fleecy kind of jacket. It has that hole so you can put your thumb in it. And it's really nice and warm. Love it. It's my favorite thing to wear around the house when it's cold out. All right, so then we're gonna go over here to about right here. Stamp it again. So I'm nice and toasty. Oh, Teresa says her dad is 93. Well, you enjoy all that time with your dad, because I do really miss my father. It's hard to believe he's been gone 32 years now. Because he died in 92. All right, so there we go with our tree. So isn't that beautiful? Love it, love it. All right, so we're done with that big old tree. And then we're going to take a small tree, this one in the same set, and I've got my scrap paper here, and we're going to stamp one tree on the scrap. And that one's going to get die cut. So there you go. And we're also going to wink of Stella that one too. All right, so by the magic of TV, I have already cut that one out. So I die cut that, and then you punch it out of the paper. I always put this Post-it tape on mine when I die cut them so it doesn't move. So there you go. So we die cut that one. And you can tell I re-inked my pad. That was before re-inking. This was after. All right, we are going to sponge that a little bit. So I need my blending brush in the Old Olive. So we're just going to sponge this. And I think I did it. No, I just did it part of the way up. I didn't go all the way around. I didn't do the top part, but just give it a little bit of color. And if you want to put some on there too, you can. I didn't really do it on my original one, but we can. And then I'm going to do Wink of Stella on there too. All right, so we're done with that green for a minute. Now let's do these together. And then we're going to put ribbon on. And I was trying to figure out a good way to do the ribbon, and I kind of like what I came up with. So let me get my Scotch tape out. Whenever you put ribbon on, Scotch tape is always a good idea if it's not like very stickyable ribbon, because sometimes the ribbon does not want to stick. So I've got 3 different ribbons here, well, actually 4. 3 for this piece though. All right, so we've got, hold on, let me show you. We've got our satin ribbon. So this is, let me see. Trying to get satin ribbon, 3/4 of an inch, and vanilla, very vanilla. So that's the first one. Then I've got the pecan pie and vanilla. So this is center stripe ribbon, and it's pecan pie and vanilla. So it's just got that pecan stripe down the middle. And then the gold piece, I don't have that roll with me, but this is from the gold and silver pack. It's in the big catalog. It's gold and silver double pack, and I can't remember what it's exactly called, but I love this one. I think it's like 1/8 of an inch. All right, so we're going to start with the satin, and we're going to wrap it around the bottom like so, and flip it over. And we're going to tape it with Scotch tape, because if you try to tape this with regular tape, it doesn't stick very well. So we're just going to use Scotch tape, and it will hold it better. All right, so there's our Scotch tape. So that's the first. Then we're going to go this right on top. And I'm not putting any glue on the front. So go ahead. And I cut like 1 inch on either side longer. So it's about 6 inches or so, 6.5 inches maybe. We're going to put another piece of Scotch tape, because we really want this to be down good. We don't want it coming loose, because that's what happens sometimes. All right, so make sure you stick that on there. So that's not going anywhere. So there's our front piece. So then you're going to take your gold one, and you can put this on either side you want, doesn't matter. And you're going to take the gold, put it around, and tie a knot. And that's going to squinch it up like that. I would do a double knot just to be sure. And then trim that. And that just gives a really pretty look, doesn't it? All right, so now we're going to color this one with the Wink of Stella. And I have like 3 here, and only one of them actually still has some in it. But I wasn't sure which one it was, so we're going to see. It's not this one, I don't think. Oh, maybe it is. Let's see. Oh, no, this one's pretty dry. Oh, there it goes. Sorry. I wasn't expecting that to come blowing out like that. All right, so we're just going to take this, and I should have put it on something so it's not sinking into my paper like this. So I'm just coloring the whole thing with Wink of Stella to make it nice and shiny. And there we go. Now I've got all this Wink of Stella here. And I don't have anything. Let's just put it on myself. All right, so there we go. So I don't know if you can see that. You can see it on my fingers. So it's nice and sparkly. So isn't that beautiful? Diane says, love the way we did the ribbon. Yeah, Diane was in the class on Thursday. Uh-oh, Shirley's got something going on. What's going on, Shirley? Oh my gosh. Oh, Shirley, I'm so sorry. That's awful. I can't imagine. So sorry. Oh. Annie says, always use tape on her ribbon too. Yeah. I used to just tape it with the snail most of the time, but I found sometimes, you know, later, like it'll start coming undone. And then you made your card, glued it down, and the ribbon comes out. And you're like, I think I messed up on one side. I was like, uh-oh. I think I messed up on that side and turned it over. That's why there's a tree on the other side. So let's just put those on there. I probably should have put 2. Hold on, let's put 2 at the bottom. Okay. Oh, that came right off. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're just going to put this over to the right side, and it's popped up with dimensionals. So there we go. All right, so there's our second piece. So that goes there. And then this piece, we're just going to stamp the Merry Christmas on. So this is going to be Cherry Cobbler. And I got 2 Cherry Cobbler pads out. One of them was totally dry, and it was like hard as a rock. I don't know if I can save it or not, but I'm going to try. All right, so the Merry Christmas, and this Merry Christmas is actually 2 different words. It was in one of the word stamps in the Holiday Mini, and I want to say like peaceful words or something, but I can't remember. But the Merry and the Christmas were separate, and I put them together on the block to make that. So, because I really liked that font. And then let that dry a second. I found it, my pad was so juicy, it was smearing. So I'm just going to leave that for a second to dry. And oh, Laura. Oh, you refinished furniture. Nice. I have a friend that does that. Her name's Melissa. She's done several things for me. She's the one that painted my whole house, but she does furniture too. And she has made me some amazing things. She did my island in my kitchen, and she did my fireplace, whitewashed that, and she's done several things for me, but she does amazing work. And she just takes junk stuff, like she finds at yard sales and redoes them and then sells them. But she's a great painter. We have a lot of people around here that do that, but most of them are so expensive that you can't afford it. All right, so there's piece 3, and all of these are going to go on with dimensionals, so we'll do that in just a little bit. All right, so now we're going to move to the top. So this is the bottom left, this is the bottom right. So we've got the bottom done. So now we're going to move to the top. So we've got 3 sections. We've got this one, and this one, and then 1 set of words. So these are all the same size. So the fronts are all 3 by 4, the backs are all 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to start with this one first. So this one we're going to stamp the words in Cherry Cobbler, and we're using praying that you will feel the good shepherd's care in this season and throughout the coming year. And you know, it's so funny, for my birthday, I got quite a few presents from my friends and also from you guys, but I got 2 little Jesuses, and I thought that was so cute because, you know, we all need a little Jesus. We need a lot of Jesus, really. But so I have them just sitting on the shelf, like one's in my kitchen, one's in my stamp room. But it's so cute. I love that. I don't know who started that, the little Jesus thing, but they're really cute. I am not a cleaner either. I'm a messer. Yep. But I've been off the past few days, so I have been trying to organize my stamp room a little bit. All right, so now we're going to stamp the little trees, and we're using Old Olive again. And we're going to stamp these down in the bottom. And I'm going to get my scrap paper one more time. Hold on. So scrap paper here, because this is going to go off the page. So we're going to start down at the bottom. Can you guys see this? Hold on. Let me scoot over. Okay, so we're going to do the trees down here. Do the words first because they're the hardest. And if you mess up, you can flip it over. So now we're going to ink up the trees. I'm going to start right here in the bottom. And then I'm going to go up a little bit and over and up and over and then down. So we're kind of just giving a lot of different lights and darkness to it. And then we're going to go over here and do that again. And so you have all these trees. And then just stamp that bottom part because you want that green down there. Okay. And then, don't you love it? Love it, love it, love it. We're going to take a little bit of sponging and just blend that a little bit more. But I love these trees. You could even go a little bit higher if you wanted to. But I love that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so that's that piece. Oh, we need scrap again. All right, now here's the funny thing. So I was trying to I wanted to put a deer in this part. So I stamped the deer from the Grove, in the Grove, or I forget what it's called. Not in the Grove, but I forget. Something Grove. And punched it out, put it in here, and it had like trees in the background. I just didn't like it. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then I saw this one, and I said, wow, that would be perfect, except it's gray, and it doesn't match my color scheme. So here was my brilliant idea. So I took the pecan pie, and I said, well, I could just change the color. So we're going to change the color to pecan pie. So here we go. We're going to sponge on with the blending brush all around. So we're going to change it from gray to pecan, which you can do anytime you want. You can change the color of the background paper. So now it does match my color scheme. I'm trying not to get the deer too much because we're going to color the deer with Winko Stella. So now, instead of just gray and black, it looks more black and brown. And now we're going to go in and color. So what I did was I took a little square block and just got some ink on it. So that's pecan pie. And we're going to color. So I'm going to take my Winko Stella and I'm going to color that deer. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it just gives a really pretty look. So we're going to color him. And you might need to just keep grabbing a little bit. I should have put my glasses on because I can't see what I'm doing very well. Make sure you do dab off just a little bit because you don't want it like super dark. And then get his antlers, his ears. And whenever you start running out of color, just grab some more. And just try to get it all blended in there. So I love coloring with Wink of Stella. It just gives such a pretty shimmery look, and love it. I think Wink of Stella is probably one of my very favorite things that we have. Love it. Okay, so can you guys see that? Really good. You can always blend more, but I think you get the idea. So there's my deer. Isn't that cute? It's hard to see it in the picture, but it's really pretty. Yeah, I did, Barbara. I did post this on Facebook too. Everybody holding their picture up, so it was really fun. We had such a good time. All right, so there's my deer with the Wink of Stella. Hopefully you can see how shimmery it is. It's beautiful. And there you go. So easy coloring with that little block. And so then we're going to put this on here. And there we go. And then this one also, just glue that down. So we're almost finished. We only got one piece left. And then the rest is super easy. Okay, so there's two. Oh, that's a little crooked. All right, so this piece is really easy. So all I did for this one, oh, I forgot the words on that. We'll do that in a second. So let me do that real quick. So I've got these words in Cherry Cobbler, and this was the whole thing: snuggle up and hope for snow. So all I wanted was the hope. So I could have used a marker. That probably would have been easier, but I took the lazy way out and just did this. So I only wanted that word hope. So I just stamped it on there. And we're going to cut that out. Now, I cut it one way. A couple people did it a different way, and I really liked how theirs turned out. So you can either fussy cut the words like right up to where they are, or what I did was I cut straight across like this, kind of following the line of where that snow word was. And then I went like that. And then I cut back right under the top words as my guide. And then like that. So I got the hope that way. It's just slightly crooked. You could use a paper trimmer also if you're not a good cutter. But like Beth, she took hers and cut right up close to it, and that came out really pretty too, so you could do that. And then this goes on. I just lost my paper. Uh-oh. Well, that's crazy. I don't know what happened to it. I just lost the back piece. Where did it go? Huh. Did I drop it? Uh-oh. Anybody see it? It's hiding somewhere. That's crazy. I must have dropped it. Let me grab another one, because I do have another piece. Ugh. Let's see if this one is big enough. That one's not big enough. Well, this is embarrassing. I don't know what happened to that piece. It was just there a second ago. got an extra one. Here we go. All right, there we go. That's crazy. I don't know, it just disappeared totally. All right, so back to this. All right, so then you're just going to take it on a scrap and glue it down under the scrap paper. Oh, Therese, okay. It's stuck because there's a little sticky on the back. Oh my gosh. Now I thought I was going crazy. Whew, I'm glad some of you guys saw that. I'm like, where did it go? I have a ghost in my house. All right, so let's put it up near the top. And so then we're just going to snip, snip, snip that way, snip here, and snip here. And if it's not totally perfect, it's no big deal. Nobody's going to like look at it with the microscope and see. And I think, did I pop that? I did pop it up, yeah. My dad was not all the time, but when he watched football, he would cuss up a storm just screaming at that television screen because he'd get so upset. And you knew if the Redskins lost, oh no, we went black again. Darn it. Crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me try it again. What I did before. I don't know why that's doing that today. Let's see if it comes back. There we go. Huh. Okay, found a new trick now. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi today, but that's not good. Okay, so maybe we do have a ghost here today. I know. Isn't technology wonderful? Yeah, I hate it. And I pay so much for dang internet so I can have like the highest speed you can get and all that stuff, and a lot of good that does. But all right, so this is our last one. Oh, what was I saying about my dad? So he you know, would cuss so bad we'd have to leave the house. And if the Redskins lost, boy, he'd be in a bad mood the whole day. I hated it when football was on. And so that's funny because now, to this day, I hate watching football because of that. Because he always made it so awful of football games because it always reminds me of my dad. And then my, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And my, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Dang it. Oh, there we go. I'm glad you guys can't see me. I just crawled out of bed, and if this accidentally turned the wrong way, you guys would see me and how awful I look right now. Because, of course, my hair is a mess. I have no makeup on. I'm in my pajamas. But it's like a little pajama party with Lisa. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That is just crazy. But maybe I'll just reboot my system after the video. All right, so we're going to glue these two down. At least we're almost done. Hopefully it won't do it again. So this one's going to go to the left. And you kind of want to get them near the center. So I'm trying to overlap them together. And they're just flat. The bird is going to be popped up, though. So we're going to put the bird popped up. So I'll put a couple dimensionals there. I don't wear makeup. Oh, Renee says I don't wear makeup anymore. I don't leave the house without makeup on. I'll tell you what. Unless I'm mowing the grass or something. That's about the only thing I do without makeup. All right, so let's put that bird right here. Then I've got a bow. So I made the bow out of the cherry cobbler and gold ribbon, which I love. It is so gorgeous. But it's slick. Sometimes when you have that slick ribbon, it doesn't want to go where you want it to go. So, oh, I didn't have any glue dots. Here we go. So glue dot. And put that down at the bottom. So we've got that there. You could put the tail on top of the ribbon. if you want to. And just trim that up a little bit. Okay, so now we are almost done. So then you get your 12 by 12 Mossy Meadow piece. And the best thing to do when you're doing one of these is put it where you want it to go. Then, well, probably go ahead and put the dimensionals on. But I put the dimensions on all the pieces, and I'm not going to do that part for you because it takes too long. But that goes there, that goes here, that goes there, and that goes there. All right, so what I did, in my frame, it has a little lip on it. So I made sure I need at least 3/4 of an inch to an inch around the whole thing. So I put this one down first with dimensionals. Then I put this one on and line it up at the bottom. And you want to make sure that you've got the same edge on either side. So that's the bottom lined up. But definitely put your dimensionals on first, but not like peeling the backs off. So it's better to probably use the ones that are not, you know, regular, not like mine where they're sticky automatically, but use the other one. So put everything where you want it to go, and then the top, same thing. So you want to line that up from the top and make sure that it lines up on this side. You want to have that gap about an inch or so, 3/4 to an inch. I have a piece of fuzz. And then when you get it exactly where you want it and all the edges match and everything looks good, then flip over. I did this one first, then this one, then this one, then the top. Flip over one at a time and put them down. So that way you've got them all exactly where you want them. And then once you do that, oh, you know what I forgot? The gems. So I did put gems on here. So these are the Druzy gems. I almost forgot that. Let me put those on real quick. So I used 5 of these. These are so pretty. They're really sparkly and just gorgeous. So I put one here. I put 2 big ones. The big ones I put one here. And then I put little ones. So I put a little one there. A little one right in the middle of the star. And a little one, let's see, which one did I do? I think I did it on this. Yeah, I don't think I put one on that one. So we'll put it here. You can put another one there if you want to. I just didn't. I just used 5. But if you want to put one on that one, you can. All right, so there's the gems. And then I also spritzed it with shimmer spray too. But basically that is it. So all you got to do now is just put it together with the dimensionals on the back of each piece and put it in your frame, and you are done. So I hope you guys will make it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you don't have one of these stamps, you can use another tree stamp for this, or well, there's probably another shepherd set, but this one is beautiful. I love it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys still have that paper from last year. So there you go. So I hope you love it. Make sure you do thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that stuff. All right, so now we've got time for a joke. I've got a really fast one today. This one is also from Vicki Eakins. She sends me the best jokes. And let me tell you the joke real fast. Then I've got cards to give away, so don't go away yet. All right. Yeah, it would make a great gift. So I have a couple extras I made. So I'm doing one for our Christmas party. And I'm sure somebody would love to get that. All right, here's my joke. It's a quick one. So this is a Christmas joke. 3 men die on Christmas Eve, and to get into heaven, St. Peter says, uh-oh. My screen just went away. There we go. Okay. All right. 3 men die on Christmas Eve, and to get into heaven, St. Peter says, you must have something on you that represents Christmas. The Englishman flicks on his lighter and says, I have a candle. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, that's so weird. My whole screen just keeps disappearing on me. Hold on. What in the world? I think there is a ghost in my computer today. Something's going on weird. I don't know where. Hold on. I lost the whole thing. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Hold on. I might have to do this one another day. What is going on? Let me refresh the page. Okay. Here we go. All right. So the Englishman flicks on his lighter and says, "It's a candle." St. Peter lets him pass. The Welshman jingles his keys and said, "They're sleigh bells." St. Peter lets him pass. The Irishman pulls out a G string and a bra. St. Peter says, "How does that represent Christmas?" And Patty says, "They're carols." It took me a minute to get that, but I thought that was so funny. Hopefully you guys got that. And the screen didn't go blank again. I'm sorry about all those difficulties today. I'm telling you, it's been crazy. Okay. Did you guys miss the joke? Oh my gosh. I might have to tell the joke again. Hold on. Okay, you guys still there? I'm just like spinning around in a circle on my screen. Hold on. Let me see. What in the world? I definitely have Oh no, you can see me. Please tell me you couldn't see me. Oh, that would be bad. Missed the joke. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me say it again. I'll do it again. Hold on. That's crazy. If I pull it up again, it might disappear. I don't know. Everything's just spinning in a circle. My internet is just not working. You know what I think it is? We have these Verizon people digging around in the yard out front in the neighborhood today. All right, let me see if I can find it again. It's just here. There we go. Okay, so if you missed the joke, here it is again. 3 men die on Christmas Eve. To get into heaven, St. Peter says, "You must have something on you that represents Christmas." The Englishman flicks on his lighter and says, "I have a candle." St. Peter lets him pass. The Welshman jingles his keys and says, "These are sleigh bells." St. Peter lets him pass. The Irishman pulls out a G string and a bra. St. Peter says, "Well, how does that represent Christmas?" Patty says, "They're carols." I think your husbands would like that. If you guys are married, you should tell your husbands because they would like it. All right, I've got some cards to give away real fast, and then we'll get out of here so you guys can have the rest of the day to play. All right, so I've got lots of Christmas cards. Let's do all Christmas, almost all Christmas. Let's do all Christmas. We'll take that one away. So we'll do all Christmas today. And these are people who made birthday cards. So I've got this bowl. All right, so here we go. Somehow I'm way far behind on the screen. Oh, I'm sorry I keep breaking up. Okay. You saw the mess on my table. Dang. Okay. Yeah, Christmas carols. Well, yeah, Christmas carols, but it was actually Carol's G-string and bra. All right, so here's the winners. First one is Robin Steyer. So Robin gets that one. Next one is Mario. Mario gets a card. And the next one is Bonnie Haystedt. And next one, Reva. Reva just won a card not too long ago. And the last one for today is Shirley Gentry. So she wins that one. So there's the winners for today's cards. So make sure you send me your address. Here we go. Oops, you know what? I got a new card. Hold on. I have a new card. There we go. stampgirl2@cox.net. All right. There we go. Yeah, I need a nap too. Oh, Luis is on here. heard the joke and saw my desk. uh, well, this has been a fun video. You guys got to see me all stressed out. Okay. Well, have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to share, like, comment, all that good stuff for me. Do thumbs up. And I'll be back on Tuesday. And we'll have a new video. I think I probably will do my other project from class, which was the birdhouse set. So take care, everybody. Oh, addresses. Oh, forgot. Okay, so addresses. Here's the addresses for the people who need prayers. And I know a couple people have emailed me that they would like to be added, but I don't have your address. So if you are going through anything and want to be added to the list, send me your address at my email address. And if you want to send a card to me for my mother, here is, wait a minute, here's my address. And that's my mother's name, Millie Brooke. So you can send her one too. And I will give them to her. I'm going over there in about an hour today to visit. All right, you guys. Love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me, and have a great rest of your day. And take care, everybody. Bye-bye.